This is my season 4, and we're playing against our very own person from the stream called Chavmanmilk, or Chugmanmilk. And it is Chorfs at 1610 versus Orcs at 1790. We'll have a quick look at Mr. Milk's team. The obligatory pauses from the server, of course. It's a pretty standard, pretty solid team. Both ball centres got blocked. One's also got break tackles, so it's slightly more mobile. It looks like he runs the ball on a goblin as it's got sure hands and kick-off return. He's got 4 guard. Yeah, 4 guard. 2 claw, don't like those. And one of the claws got piling on, so we definitely don't like that one. With a roster of 13. Also, on the other hand, we're rolling with 8 guard. And only 5 mighty blow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
From an orc point of view,
yeah.
It really is a case of Chorfs, as if dwarfs just weren't bad enough. It's like all the fun of playing against dwarves, but with claw thrown in.
Yeah.
It's the opposition that's got everything.
Yeah, it's not very nice, is it?
No.
It's not very nice. No. So.
No.
Right. We'll start. Mike, apologies for our tardiness there. We'll be right with you.
Whoa. Less of the hour, pale face.
Hey, yeah. You can't pin it all on me.
Do you know, I don't think that joke is PC anymore, but it was quite funny at the time. This is just for historical purposes. The joke goes, the Lone Ranger and Tonto, are riding across the plains when suddenly over a hill ride half the Sioux nation.
My mum's called Sue.
Yes. And the Lone Ranger turns to Tonto and says, "Wow, now we're in trouble." And Tonto turns back to him and says, "What do you mean we, paleface?" But, yeah. Classic. Not very politically correct these days, so outside the bounds of the internet, probably wouldn't use that one.
Luckily, we're not on the internet, we're streaming, so it's fine.
No, I'm saying outside the bounds of the internet. On the internet, you can do and say what you like, subject to Twitch terms of service.
Oh, okay. I had a dream about Twitch's
it's a classic,
terms of service,
isn't it? It's a classic joke, that one, I think. Classic joke.
Absolutely, yeah.
Would it work if I closed Discord on the computer and then rang you on the Telling Bone Discord app and then walked around?
Yeah. Well,
depending on market demand, it would allow us to then demonstrate Hi-Fi Corner by actually walking into the other room.
Yeah, fuck it, let's try it. You would need to have your camera on your phone, of course, but yes. It would effectively turn you into a mobile streaming service.
Should I do that?
Is the world ready for a mobile streaming service? Stream, do you want this?
Hang on. So I better stop being on here first, and I'll ring you back on the phone.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that works. I'll tell you what, this is technological tour de force. One moment.
Anyone else slightly scared? Chug, you take it easy. Don't kill anyone.
Hello?
Oh, hang on. I might need to do something on my end. You haven't turned your camera on.
I have.
No.
You have. I'm looking at me.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
There we go.
Hey, check this out. Right, hang on.
Fucking hell. Is the internet ready for such things? I fear not.
We have Hi-Fi Corner at last. Not quite finished, but
Truthfully,
nearly
go for it.
there. Not quite finished, but nearly there. So obviously we need a blind, and some of these plugs need finishing off. But we're so very nearly. Oh, well, we need that board going out the way. But and the window going in. That's a temporary window. But yes, there we go.
So nearly there.
Yes, how about that then? That's Hi-Fi Corner. Doesn't really seem worth the effort, that, does it? Right, come back in a bit.
Hey? Say something.
Testing. It's
Yeah,
it's fine.
Well, hey, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Pikeworth is mildly interested. Apart from that, that was it. Wacklefucker, thank you very much indeed. Resub 7 months on the bounce. Thanks, mate. Pikeworth. That is that was the new room at the back. It was the new room at the back. Bit smaller than I was hoping for, but it all works. It fits. It works. It's cool. Yes, Pikeworth. That's Kefar 7 surround sound speakers. An Arcam 850 amplifier and an SVS 3000 sub with a Blue Sound Node streamer, a Blu-ray player, and a skybox. Well, the speakers to fit a room that size were basically much smaller speakers, but as with graphics cards, you know, you need a 1060. But then you think, well, a 1070 is only a bit more, and then it's like, oh fuck it, I'll get a 1080, and that's basically what happened with the amp and speakers. It was, yeah. So it was that. That's what happened. But it's all very exciting, very exciting. And Andy's popping round later, aren't you?
Yeah.
Still popping round?
Yeah.
Are you coming round at 5 o'clock Andy time, or 5 o'clock actually?
Actual and Andy time may vary. Terms and conditions apply. And I can't say fairer than that, to be fair.
You intend to come round at tea time?
Yes. Von Grunk, how we doing? Puppy, nice to have you with us. A Development.
Von Grunk.
I didn't realise you were a big deal, by the way, A Development on Fumble. Big deal.
Pozdrav, Priatelju, Plovak. Development's a big... I found Fumble very confusing.
He's a massive deal. In fact, big deal doesn't cut him the sort of respect that he's due. He is a massive deal.
Wow. What kind of Inarian, but of Fumble?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Like a ducky, but with like lower res graphics.
Yeah.
But greater functionality, I dare add
absolutely.
hastily.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What do you feed into the name stuff, Pikeworth, and what speakers do you use? And yeah, it is a problem that. By the way, that room, the soundproofing measures, successful. I was very worried about that, but oh god, I'm going deaf levels. Step outside of the room. If you go outside, barely hear it. Go upstairs into the bathroom, which simulates next door neighbours. kind of distance, semi-detached house, you can hear that there's something happening, but it's not intrusive.
That's important.
Well, it was kind of the point, you know, otherwise I'd have just used the existing lounge and done it all in there. But it's, is it overkill for the size of room? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, God, yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Defo?
Oh, Piper, you've got some really nice stuff there, mate. That's really nice. I tell you what, I'm very fond of for
Cake.
small speakers. No, I'm not really a big cake guy at all. I promise, Sci-Fi Corner will be over soon because I realise only Pipeworth is interested. I really like the Kef LS50s and their variants. For their size, they sound brilliant and they're not stupidly expensive either. They are a design masterpiece. Oh, Mike's also interested. Oh, of course, Mike. But Kef LS50s. In fact, I did consider should I just buy
Go on.
7 LS50s and use that, but you know, as previously discussed, specification creep kicked in. But yeah, LS50s, dude, very widely available as well. Oh, you did get one as well.
Yeah.
That's a dirty one.
Yep.
The skills on. You need a dirty line-up, mate.
Well, oddly enough, this turn just gone, I threw the ball with a unskilled line orc.
Oh, with Ali.
Yes, some would actually say deliberately for that reason.
Yes.
Others, of course, may not.
I'll be honest. I've got the setup you just saw there, because the windows got to go in, and there's stuff that a few facing plates for where all the cables are in the walls.
Mm.
Well, the front three aren't, but the surround ones and the Cat 6 cable and the Skybox cable are all in the walls. So they come out, and half of them got plates on, half of them don't.
Mm.
So that stuff, I've got to move it all. So none of the nothing is on its spikes. Everything's just sat on the carpet. So there's that, and because we haven't finished, we haven't got the window in yet. I haven't run the Dirac software. Straight out the box, it's impressive, but I know it doesn't sound quite right. It is hugely bass heavy. I mean, hugely bass heavy.
We will be watching a film later, right? We get to experience the full rah of it all.
Lower than that, more.
Raw of it like that. Do you mind just talking
Not
solo
talking
for a few
about-
minutes while I just wrap up breakfast?
Half-Eye Corner is finished now.
Oh.
Unless people ask me questions. Hello, Ham. How you doing? I see Ham.
I like that.
Just was. Just was is all excited about the Pro Elves. I'll happily watch the Pro Elves. I think they're more interesting for me than... I didn't like the Burts. So there, I've said it. At least
That
that's
is
my
fucking controversial,
face
John.
off. I didn't enjoy them. They're just a bit bland. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. They are just a bit bland. They haven't got the raw charisma of Orcs or the effectiveness of Chaos or, you know.
Understandable.
Ali says, am I going to melt your face off? Well, we'll definitely have to have let's crank it up a bit, but then decide to crank it down because it'll give you a headache. Lost one. Well, let's go with safe because he's the. I wonder what he's doing. Andy, if you've got your headset still on, we can hear you. So for God's sake, don't go to the toilet.
Hmm?
Don't go to the toilet. We can still hear you. Right, how's Chugman doing about getting the ball back? Well, there's a lot of pressure, isn't there? I tell you what, Andy would be awfully glad these bull centaurs don't have guard. Because at the moment, Blodge doing a thing. Because at the moment, if everybody had got guard on the bull centaur front, this would be really much harder to deal with. Though it's getting better now, actually. Problem's basically gone. 10:30 time for a snack. I've got a yogurt for later. Why stand firm? Course, if Andy wanted to blitz him free, popping him out from where he currently is easier. He's applying guard to both of those players. He could dodge away. Those are all reasons why stand firm not terrible. I think if he didn't have agility 4, maybe he'd have turned stand firm off. Depends where he was going to push him, of course, as well. I'm not entirely certain exactly what the reason was, but those are all factors. Those are all factors. Old Sam's got quite a bit of claw on this team, doesn't he? What do you do if you're playing Chorfs and you just, randomly got one? Well, that's excellent news for Super. Just 3 points and a Black Hawk for why not? Oh, excellent. Andy, he'd be pleased with that. It's that dwarf 1-1, the one northeast of the troll, would be primary blitz target if there was nothing else more pressing that needed doing. I suspect doing something with the ball will be happening next. Okay. I think he's just going to dodge it. Monty, g'day, old tosser. How you doing, you big, beautiful man? No, this is all Coca-Cola Championship. This is a league game, but Pro Elves will be after this, I believe. Oh, good luck, Monty. Who are you playing against, mate? Just remember when the right time is to throw a teammate. It's always the right time to throw a teammate, of course. Oh, a guard mighty blow, Chorf. Got and indeed won. Is he fine? He's fine. He'll walk that off. This is how is Andy doing this? Because when I played my Orcs, we just hit people over and over and over and over and over and nothing. He's got 3 out in 2 turns. This is amazing. Is it a dicing? Could be. Yeah, well, I was streaming it though, Mike. Streamer dies. And he's a looking noob. I've heard that actually. Yeah, there were rumours flying around. I can't remember where I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. So, as expected, he did just dodge away. Now then, 4-3-2. I mean, Pike, Chugman, if he's feeling particularly adventurous, he's got a 4-3-2. He's got a 50-50 dodge. He's got a 4+ dodge to 2 dice the ball if he blitzes with a break tackle bull centaur. Or you can have 1 dice with similar odds of dodging with Kiss on My List. These are all Hall & Oates songs. Oh, Hall and Oates. Hall and Oates. We're going to have to speak to Chugman and ask him afterwards. Who the hell makes a team theme around Hall and Oates? Uh-oh. That's a problem. Mind, even if Chugman manages to blitz the ball hypothetically, safely recovering it would be a different thing. As all the hobgoblins are chinned. Ah, right, okay. There. Suddenly seeing blodge blitzers and thinking that's a good idea. Oh, one die blocks. Dangerous. Fanfucks, that is quick, mate. That is nice. Well, that just couldn't go for it, mate. So Andy's a man, right? And he's having breakfast. Does that make him a man-eater? No, that's probably something different, isn't it? So, how's this all going? He's taking a very long time to eat breakfast. I wonder what the heck it is. Is it the all-day marathon Olympic platinum breakfast that he's got there that comes on 4 plates and a bucket? Well, is the bot not working? We've got one, Monty, but it you're right. It does seem to be. Oh, hang on. I think you need to be a sub. Top 3 ring. There you go, mate. There you go, son. Yeah. In the cruel and harsh economic climate, Andy's made it a what do you call it? Sub-only activity. It's a fling off. Good God. There'll be napkins flying everywhere. Sporks bent and trampled into the dirt. These do seem to be surprisingly fragile for Chorfs, don't they? Is the lad holding the ball, is he the right or elf? I'd argue no. The other dodge blitz is a reasonable shout. But we still got 2 agility fellas. There's another one. I could have sworn Andy had 2 agility orcs. Where's the other one? 1, 2, 3. Is he missing a blitzer? You might have a miss next game blitzer. We'll ask him if he eventually comes back. So, who's the right elf? I mean, arguably the thrower. I mean, he needs kick-off, return, and block if you're going to make him work vaguely. How are the Black Orcs looking? Super the Black Orc or Mac the Black Orc, Big Mac? Both could do the points, but they're a bit busy bullying that ball circle. Well, Mike, you are the thrower, so well done, top job. Ah, he doesn't have 2 agility blitzes. One of them's movement. I could have sworn he had an agility, 2 agility players on this team. 1, 2, 3. Did one of them die and he's roused a replacement? Hola, campione. Hola. High Elves are after this. This is all Coca-Cola League game. Oh, right. Got you, Mike. Yep. I understand. I'm with you. So it looks like the replacement Roust has really piled on the South Sudanese pounds, isn't it? But yes, yeah, he did have 2, didn't he? Agility blitzes are now down to the 1. But still, 1 and a plus movement on 1 is... That's nice. That's nice.
I'm sort of here. I'm still not finished eating.
What quantity of food could have kept you this long?
It's hardly any of it, to be fair.
Well, not now.
Well,
What was it? What did you have for breakfast?
Can't remember.
Just eating it?
Oh, so I'm concentrating on 2 things at once. Please
All right.
hold.
You do that. I'll ask you later. I think you're probably right, Tusvos. Historically, qualifying isn't usually been an obstacle. Insofar as, you know, Andy's over a string of games, he tends to have reasonably good records where he'll put in a 75% win rate quite regularly. So I don't think it's a qualifying bit. I think it's because it's something different. I don't think we've played them before, so yeah, do something different. Boink. That's a definite boink. Surely that'll be point. That didn't work. Mike's wondering if you'd consider scoring to try and get...
No. But good question, but no.
Orcs traditionally are not very good at scoring quickly. And against the Chorfs, what Chuggers would just do is use the bull centaurs to sweepers, so there would be no potatoing or, you know, half-ass screen. You'd need to do it properly. Exactly, Blackburn. Exactly. Yakastay points out, are you aware of the reward from the competition on Pro Elves? Highest TV Pro Elf team at the end of the season gets €25. Well, hey, I tell you what, that's something to look forward to.
Oh, no, it wasn't. That's not what we picked pros. We picked them because I haven't played them, so awesome. That's nice.
Can I have the €25 then, if you're not interested?
Yeah, that's not what I meant, is it?
Oh dear. I would have to say that Chugman is not having the best of luck so far. What do you think?
I can confirm that hypothesis.
Yes. And we've answered our question as to who is the right elf. It turns out that Bob the Black Hawk, is the right elf. Excellent. Hello, Marsden. Troll, of course, not moving. Very wise. No. Do not re-roll that. You need to re-roll for giving the ball to the Black Orc, of course. Greedy bastard. Are you doing something, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Told you.
Am I doing something? Yeah, I'm still trying to eat.
What are you eating? Oh, hello. Oh, Marsden, I can't talk about the football. No and no on both fronts as of last night. What were you eating, by the way?
What am I eating? Hash browns, can of tomatoes, 4 bases of bacon, 2 fried eggs, bread, coffee, orange juice. Basically, a small breakfast.
Small breakfast. What? No sausages? You're really cutting back a step. Well done.
You can't just willy-nilly start throwing sausages around.
You really want to hurt that goblin, didn't you?
Well, it's potentially really important to get it. So, yeah.
No, he had 4 slices of bacon pike worth of 4 slices of bacon confirmed.
That is only not very much, though, right?
Quite a plateful, mate.
You reckon? Serious?
Yeah, that's yeah. How many slices of toast?
4.
4 slices of toast, a tin of tomatoes, 2 hash browns, 4 slices of bacon, 2 fried eggs.
Mm-hmm. I think I should go and give myself a viable normal scoring threat as well. Just in case.
Now that sort of stuff's quite reasonable for you, Callow. It'll be fine. Just that'll be fine.
Is it? Alright.
Highly nutritious.
Good.
My mate Steve was round.
Dropped it
When, oh, for fuck's sake! That's 3 times he's done that now. My mate Steve was round this week. He's vegan.
Oof.
Or awkward bastard.
Oh, he's dropped it again. I've had amazing armor dice. I have noticed while I was eating. I was like, oh, broke armor again. I'm sure these are armor 9 with thick skull. But ball carrying not been so good. So I think overall I've still had amazing dice, pretty much.
Well, carrying it's fine. It's given it to somebody else that's causing the problems.
Yeah.
So there's all sorts of prizes on show there, Yakista. That's nice. Muy bueno.
I went for a small cup of coffee as well.
Well, I might make a quad espresso in a minute, just to get the circulation flowing. I tell you, oh. Did you notice those chairs, by the way, when I went walkabout just then?
No, I was paying attention to my game.
Right, so you know what, when you get swivel chairs on a round base that recline, those sort of things. Yes, no, maybe.
What?
You know, you get swivel chairs on a round base, separate footstool, that style of thing.
Yeah.
You know, I thought so. They look quite nice. I like those sort of chairs, so I bought a couple of those. What I didn't quite realise is the amount of assembly required.
Oh dear.
Bloody hell. So I was the last couple of days been lugging those speakers around, which are like 30 kilograms each.
Mm-hmm.
So they're bloody heavy. The centre speaker's heavy, the amplifier's heavy. Put in the surround sound speakers on the wall, whilst they're not heavy, you've got to hold them in one hand whilst you try and thread fairly stiff cable through a very small hole about 0.5 centimetre wide. And there's two of them, so you get one in, and then you try and get the other, and the first one pops out. So you hold them for quite a while. Everything aches. My arms, my shoulders, my back. I've just ruined myself. Lovely when it's finished, though. Blackburn says, does this division matter, or are we still grinding up the tiers? Well, this is only Season 2, I think.
No, Season 4. Season 4.
Season 4. So this is Tier what? 3?
Where is this, actually? Tier... Yeah? Oh, no, we haven't used the reroll. We haven't used the reroll, so I think putting some points on a Black Orc is probably more important than putting points on a Blitzer, given the opportunity potential.
Gotta do it. Rick Reckless, good morning. How you doing, Rick?
So it wouldn't have worked on either. Never mind.
Go on, catch it.
Don't roll a 3. Ha! Roll a 3. Oh well.
Denied.
Oh well. Look,
I think I'd have scored down the lad with the ball if it was me.
Yeah, but the opportunity cost of scoring on a Black Orc is more important. So,
Yeah, I suppose.
it just is. It just is. The result is not anywhere near as important as the don't have anyone killed, level up a player.
Ow.
Yeah.
Hi, Redshirt. Andy, this season will be mostly playing Pro Elves in Chapladder.
Yep.
See, you've got an upset Marsum now that you've highlighted what now the problem with leagues. So I don't think...
It's not... But that's not the problem with leagues. That's the problem with low tiers in leagues. Like, if I wouldn't be saying that in the Championship. It's only relevant because this is tier I don't know.
I don't disagree with you, but I think I'd have phrased it in a more palatable way that folks would go fair enough rather than, yeah, leagues are all terrible.
But I didn't say that.
I know you didn't, but people will take what you said and
Twist it, yeah.
interpret it that way. Rick says, so what's the Pro Elf build?
I don't know, I haven't made them yet. 1, 2, 3,
what?
4, 5,
Play them next.
I know.
Preparation is everything.
I haven't got time.
Oh, I know.
It will be 3 rerolls, 2 blitzers, at least 1 catcher, and then stuff.
Hey, Dr. Nick, it is a bit warm today, isn't it? Mike says you're missing 2 blitzers to the heat.
Yeah.
Yes, and not only that, we're missing one of the better 2. Zord is missing. He's the fast fighty one.
Yep.
I think with the casualties and the fact that although Sam's only missing 1 player, it is one of the 2 bulls. It's not it's the lesser of the 2 bulls, but the key here is that you've got Helgen. I think he's going to be a big player for this half. Wish my troll had got block. I think he's going to level again soon, my troll.
I think Killjoy's not. Killjoy's got a little way to go yet.
That's true, Mike. That's true.
What's that?
I've got a strength 6 Black Hawk, so I'm winning. It is very helpful, that. It is very helpful, that. Yakastay says, have we all seen Ducky's goat in Champ Ladder?
No, what's he got?
He's got a goat with +2 agility and +2 movement. So he's movement 8, agility 5 on a goat. God. Needs leap. I don't think this is a huge problem. I mean, Andy is, as he is wont to do, states things in very black and white terms. I'd say it's a little bit more nuanced than that. If you're in a lower, if you're in a lower division, then team development is a big priority, and actually winning games, whilst is important, you would consider circumstances where you might want to try scoring on a Black Hawk. I wouldn't have, I think, if it was me, but I understand why. And he did try and score on the Black Hawk. I don't think the message is that the results never matter. That's just not.
No. I don't mean that. I didn't say that.
That's how you will be quoted as that. That will become your stance.
That's not what I said.
Anyway, so there we go. We've clarified. I like getting attacked with teams as well, Tusvos.
Yeah. The over a course of a 9-game season, if you've got one very difficult game, it is absolutely fine to approach that in a slightly different manner. So, whereas in Champion Ladder, where you're playing all the games and you kind of need results on all the games, that happens a lot less. In leagues where you're at lower, when you're in the lower tiers, and you're going to get promoted whether you finish first, second, third, and then probably fourth, fifth, or sixth. The results have less of an impact into what happens. In fact, normally finishing fourth, fifth, or sixth can sometimes not be as so much of a problem because you don't get double bonus promoted. So, when you turn up in tiers 1 or 2 or wherever it is you want to be, the point is you want to turn up with the best possible team. So levelling up players who would be slow to level up can be very, very, very important, more than the result in any particular game. So scoring on a Black Hawk can be very important, even if I end up drawing or losing the game. Because most of the time, that's a 75% play. Most of the time, it works. Did I do any better that time?
Yes.
Excellent.
Got a bit bored halfway through, but yes, it was good. That is more accurate.
Oh dear. Good-o.
Interesting.
Oh, Trollolol decided he was going to go and stand over there. Good lad.
That's awfully helpful.
Yeah, now he's just involved again, isn't he? Oh, I normally play this very aggressively. I'm not sure if I want to play this aggressively.
If Zord was on the pitch, it would help. You're missing your let's go and harry the ball with somebody a bit quicker kind of guy. You haven't got anybody to send round the top, really, because that's your question. Do I go round the top, or do I
it is
to the right hand side somewhat and stop progress down there?
Absolutely.
Well, I'd say you got to. I don't think you've got anybody who can get round the top and meaningfully harry the ball. So I'd focus on knocking down the ball.
See, I've gone for the killy one.
Well, if you double mark him so that he can't just break tackle away, then you're fine. That also works. Guard wars in the middle there, that's what we like.
Yep.
Dr. Nick asks, what do you think about going playing dwarves without the troll slayers? The advantage of the troll slayers is that they come with some of the skills that you take for a killer dwarf. So you're thinking make the blitzers the mighty blow piling on fellas, and of course if you drop the troll slayers, what you're getting instead is more blockers. So the question, I suppose, to distill it down is, do you really want more blockers? So why not have the troll slayers? Yeah, the armor 8 thing. I suppose.
Says at start of turn doesn't want to play aggressive. Faces every single with every single player. Ah.
Tackle that question whilst you go and pop the coffee on.
What's that question? What about whether I play with troll slayers or not?
Yeah.
Me personally, well, absolutely. It's, do I want to play with a team with 2 frenzy, or do I want to play with a team without any frenzy? Ooh. Unlucky chuggers. I thought I'd counted that out. I misplaced a player. I needed a player in front of the troll for that, didn't I? Yeah. Slight misplay. I do like the troll slayers because the troll slayers allow you to push people around. Bear in mind, dwarves are actually slow, so it's not the fact that they're movement 5 versus movement 4. It's actually that you've got a piece that can go whack whack to really try and nail something over. A mighty blow piling on it is standard. So if you skill up a troll slayer, what would you do if normal skills? Well, skill 1, mighty blow. Skill 2, tackle or piling on. Skill 3, the other one you didn't pick. Skill 4. Now you're starting to think, I like Juggernaut, and I'd also be completely fine with Guard as 5 skills, because it just synergizes so well with all the rest of the players. Oh my word. So the first thing I went for was is the killer Chorf surfable? Push it to there. Fill in that square. Push it to there. No, it's too many squares. I'd need to fill in too many squares. 3Ds on that one. Don't move that. Should be able to engineer getting you out. Run you across, Rouse, hit that. So we decided there not to move this guy because that means I got to push into him and I got an extra block. So I turned it from a 2 dice block into a 4 dice block, which I thought was important. Let the ball go. It's a shame. That's the square I wanted to stand in. Never mind. That is a goblin. Stay put. Now this lets me hit the goblin. Oh, that bloody thing didn't fall over. Well, with the wizard gone. Oh, that's a shame. Now, that's the first thing you think about, but actually I don't think that's the right thing to think about. That's the right thing to think about.
Oh, Christy's resubbed.
Oh, Christy, thank you very much. And Quarklefargo resubbed as well. Thank you very much, Quarkle. Sorry,
that was much earlier. I covered that.
Oh, was it? Well,
Yeah.
still, thank you very much.
And I did. Really for me. Cheers, Christy.
Let's have you there. And that's everyone.
Oh, you got the ball back.
Yeah, he was really unlucky. He won in 9 to Goblin Dodge. It then fell over and KO'd itself, which left the ball all on its little lonesome. I then luckily rolled a POW, knocked it over, I've picked it up, and now the ball is mine. I have absolutely had great dice here.
Well, I'm guessing you want to give that to Super Duper Orc, do you?
Yeah, or Bob, or Mac. Saying that, I mean, to be honest, I'd quite like to throw it to him a couple of times, and then we can get Distorter.
No, you can't throw it to him.
Why not?
Playing elves, you just drop it.
Oh.
Well, that's what'll happen.
Don't say that.
It will, though.
Don't say it. Don't
throw it.
But don't say it. Say it'll be fine.
Folks are asking how the elves are going. Well, we haven't started yet. I think the elves are next. Is that what you meant, fellas? But yeah, Christy, we were slightly late starting. This is game one of the show. So elves next. Hello, Rex. Pro elves, mate. Andy's going full pro elf.
You're just getting up. That's got to be the blitz.
What is?
On the goblin near the ball.
Yeah, just doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blitz the black up, keep going, and then give him the ball afterwards.
To be honest, I think now I might not. Scoring with one of the lowly dudes isn't terrible here because it would level him up. So I might just run him off.
What, you want more dirty players or wrestle? I did find wrestle line orcs quite handy, just as a here go and mark that, or here be a screen.
Yeah.
Folks really don't like blitzing wrestle players with their killer guys, do they?
No.
Yeah, Dice is right. You do actually need a dirty player. It's fairly clear that is the pro goblin. He's the one that all the other goblins look up to, because he's the only one who's not been completely crap today. That one has got a semblance of ability about him. Look at him, with that steely determination in his eyes. I bought a handful of films, by the way.
All right. Okay. Cool. What have we got?
Big things coming.
It is, isn't it?
Big things coming. Big things coming. Big things coming.
Ow.
Coffee's ready.
That takes the Chorf in the other direction. It's hot today, isn't it? Does anyone live in France who's in this stream, by the way? Or Germany? We got any French Germans in? I hear the temperature now in France, Germany is a little bit warmer than it should be for this time of year. Empty. Adric, I know you're not German. 39 degrees. Now, to me, I don't like it when it gets above 25. 25, unpleasant. Absolutely not my favourite thing. What sort of 39 is it? Is it that sort of 39 that you just want to die? Or is it, like, quite a nice 39?
Why is Gazbach declaring that he's French?
I don't know. I asked them what sort of temperature it was.
Oh, I see. It's low 20s here, I think.
Yeah, but it's not low 20s everywhere else.
21. There you go. Gazbach says he likes staying behind the bus. I live in Paris. Germany gets some great weather. I think because you've got quite a lot of continental weather. If you southern ends of Germany, you get very hot, can't it?
Yeah.
What films have I got? I bought Interstellar, Deadpool, Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy, both Blade Runners, Final Cut in 2049. First Matrix one. That's it. I might have got something else. Can't remember.
Run it in between the posts. Scary Terry Jr. says he lives in the central part of Germany, and Wednesday was the worst day so far. Is that the case? Is it getting cooler, or is it just stupid? Because I struggle with it being warm in any degree. I mean, look, I am, and the webcam picks up quite nicely. I am quite a white guy. That's just subjectively accurate.
I'm apparently yellowish, but I'm not.
You're not yellowish.
It's this wall.
It is the wall, isn't it?
It is the wall.
Yeah, it's blame the wall. No, it is the wall, to be fair, actually.
34 in Germany, wow. Only 21 here.
Right, how many players you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Meh. I need some reserves.
That was one of Billy Connolly's, wasn't it, Ali? Talking about Scotland going on holiday. Start off with kind of a pale blue. Yeah. It's not everybody, though, is it? I mean, Sean Connery in Highlander, he was quite tan. Mel Gibson, Braveheart, he was quite tan. But I suppose in Highlander, Sean Connery was supposed to be Egyptian, wasn't he?
Was he?
Was he Egyptian or Spanish?
Spanish.
Or was he, though?
No, he was.
He Egyptian?
He was mostly Spanish. Boom, Zorgar.
No, he was Egyptian.
No, that's what Rick says.
Well, no, he's right. He's supposed to be Egyptian.
No, that's just what Rick said. That doesn't make him Egyptian. Well, the little goblin bounced it off his hat and it fell behind him.
Thanks, Rick. Zorgar, thank you very much indeed for the resub, old boy. Much appreciated.
Cheers, Rick. No, cheers, Zorgar. And congratulations, Rick, on being right.
Ramirez, wasn't it? That was Sean Connery in Highlander. I didn't look that up either. That's just knowledge.
Info power.
Kino Frost, thank you very much. It's not a very Egyptian sounding name, is it? Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez. It is quite Spanish sounding, isn't it? Obviously, the lad who wrote Highlander didn't really do his research.
Ducky, you know, Denmark, Danish.
Yes.
Is he really? Didn't know that. You live and learn. Impressive.
Maybe he just lived in Spain quite a lot, because being immortal, you do tend to live quite a lot, just by default, don't you?
Yeah, it's certainly.
So that's whole part of the defining immortality, living a lot. So if he was in, born Egyptian, but then moved to Spain, maybe his dad got a new job or something, who knows? And then maybe he became a bit more Spanish in manner, dress, name, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kino Frost. Kino Frost, I'm guessing, being a cinema expert, because Kino in German, as I'm sure you know, Andy, is cinema.
Really?
As in, wie kommt man am best zum Kino is what's the best way to get to the pictures.
I did know that, actually.
What, wie kommt man am best zum Kino?
Yeah.
Do you know the actual directions? Because it's always man geht geradeaus, dann rechts, dann links, dann kommt man zum Kino. Silmaril says he used to be in the Egyptian mob but had to go to the Costa to lay low for a bit. That's probably it. Zorgard has to speak German. Ein bisschen, ich habe im Schule gelernt.
What?
Just to speak German, so it's a better than at school. Not fluent. I think if I actually went to live in Germany, I think give us a few months and I'd pick it up. But my vocabulary is limited because you just don't remember the individual words for stuff without a bit of practice. So Ramirez, the Egyptian gangster, had some sort of pension Ponzi scheme. I heard it was a protection racket, Kino Frost, though, you know, who knows? It was that long ago, ancient Egypt. They weren't great at keeping records there. Development says in German the grammar is the hard bit. It is, but I still remember the grammar, broadly speaking. It's not perfect, but I broadly recall the grammar. It's just the specific words for things that I'm a bit flaky on. Silverhills, that's genius. It wasn't a Ponzi scheme, it was a pyramid scheme.
That's very clever.
that is proper win. Do you know Stuart Lee would have been proud of that one? I've been watching a lot of Stuart Lee recently. I think he's properly clever. I love his comedy. It's good.
Has he just uncovered and made the funniest thing we're going to see today? I mean, we haven't had the antidote yet, so of course that's going to be a limiting factor.
Do you mean limiting factor?
Oh yeah. Why would I not?
Never mind. Do you know? I think Chuggers is on here, isn't he?
Oh, he's done well here.
Well, he's nullified Helgen's natural threat for ball recovery by being just totally in a bad place. So you basically you've got what? Can you extricate those two blitzers to go and get the ball back? And so that is no. So who's going to?
That's the problem.
So who's going to go with Millie to lend the assist?
We'll go for it from Blackhawk.
1, 2. Oh, just he does the blitz by himself.
1.
What, Bob?
2. Actually, 1.
Bob can do
2.
it. You do have to liberate him first, though.
Yeah, that's not that difficult.
Ooh.
Liberated.
Well, what about a single go for it from Bob and then mini blitzes?
No.
Alright, it turned out fine.
Because then I've got a player to fetch the ball.
Development, I think I've seen that one. Yeah, Stuart Lee is excellent. I can't even begin to relay his comedy. I can't do it justice. But I love the constructs, the way that he slowly builds things, and he's not deadpan just for the sake of it. I think a lot of deadpan humour gets a bit tedious, but no, I think he's engaging. Are you going for another touchdown here?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Mintar, the Pro Elves should be coming right up after this one. I didn't like the stuff with Lee and Herring that much. I don't think Richard Herring's as funny, and he's a bit these days. He was being interviewed, and he's coming across as a bit desperate. I don't know if that was just supposed to be a joke, but it didn't really seem like it. No, I definitely think I like Lee's stand-up by himself. He's definitely got better. See, my troll's got stand firm.
Yep. Mine will eventually get stand firm if it lives long enough.
Hiccups of amazement.
Mm-hmm. Oh dear.
Yeah, I get it, fellas. I'm just, I just don't enjoy Richard Herring as much. I think Stuart Lee for me really stands out. That's the Discord playing up. Hang on. Oh, it is. There we go. Bit harsh, Pedro. Have you been watching daytime streams too much again? You know what that does to you? Fills your day with joy and happiness.
Oh, quad skulls to close. Wowie. Ouch.
That was out the blue, wasn't it? It wasn't
was,
going
yeah.
so well. And then
Oh, well.
that. Oh, dear.
Oh well.
Still, congratulations. Nobody died. Lots of points.
Yeah.
Oh, and you'd be delighted with the MVP. I won't spoil it for you, but you will be delighted.
No, that's good. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah. Very good. And it's, in fact, I think we both will be, because he's leveled a bull centaur off that MVP as well. So I think, bar the result where Chuggers might not be massively happy with it,
Everyone's
broadly,
a winner.
everyone's a winner out of that game. Yeah.
Everyone's a winner,
Yeah.
and that's the truth.
Yeah. So, right, we're going to have a quick look at the level ups. There they are. Allow myself to go stroll the other way next time. So, 3 level ups. Right, Black Orc. What did you level up with?
Double 6. Ah, close. Ooh, Black Orc, double. Dodge, driving tackle. Dodge. I mean,
Yeah.
Lodge guard strength 4. That's a thing. Not
It
Hail
is
Mary.
a thing. In fact, it is the thing. So that's what he's having.
I'd just like to say, by the way, I'm not becoming a champion of this skill, but diving tackle isn't a terrible pick on a Black Orc double.
No,
By the
you're
way,
right. It absolutely is not. Oh, gosh, thanks very much.
Sidestep isn't bad logics, but given that you can have stand firm anyway as a regular skill pick, and they are not the same, but have very similar advantages.
Yeah.
I do think Blodge is the way to go,
Well-
particularly as you've already got some Blodge, and Dodge is one of those things that the more you've got, the better it is, exponentially. That a single Dodge player will get isolated and picked on by the opponent's tackle players. Mass Dodge, and it works better.
Well, yeah. I mean, you saw it a little bit in this game where the ball carrier was like Helgen had got hold of the ball for a bit, and he just went Blodge, stand firm, no, and it was very nice. So.
Oh, whoa! Did you
What?
get a double on Distorter?
I did, yeah, and he got guard.
You lucky bastard.
Yeah. So Line Orc with a double, so he's got guard, and Ali, the other player, got a dirty player. So we've now got a dirty player. Now I think we actually need to step it up to the next, banding. So I'm going to buy another lineman. In fact, hang on, I can't yet because this team has to have their players all coloured in. So who's for? Right, Phil Proctor, are you on the team? Oh, Phil was the last thrower.